Determine the interval that can satisfy inequalities. It is the indices together with inequalities. So firstly, we solve these indices first. Indices plus minus. Can we simplify indices in plus minus? Cannot. Indices you can simplify to single indices bila dia darab ataupun bahagi, which means that these indices you need to let. So when you want to let it means you split the power. This one is 3 to the power of x plus 1 means times 3. This is 3 to the power of 1 times 3 to the power of negative x. Right? Right? Then we let these indices to be m. So supposedly we will get quadratic. Normally this one happen in equation, but this one they want to apply in inequalities. Means when we get quadratic, we will move on to quadratic inequality 2.2, bukan lagi 2.1. Okay, so there will be 3m less than 10 minus 3 1 over n. What happens when we get rational? Rational doing inequality kita tak boleh buat macam equation kita matikan darab n, matikan. No way doing that, because we are not doing equation, we are doing inequality. Kita tengah buat inequality. So when you come to inequality, you have 3 types: linear, quadratic, rational. Quadratic, graph. Rational. So we are in the scope of rational. So when you have rational, semua kena pindah ke belah kiri. Samakan penyebut. Not doing cross multiply. Not doing cross multiply means we not cross multiply something from the left to the right, or to the right, from the right to the left. Alright? Never times n. n is unknown. How come you times something unknown into your inequalities? No. Faham? Darab sesuatu yang tak tahu pergi inequality. Nak tukar sign ke tak nak tukar sign? So that is the difference between inequalities dengan equal. Equal kita darab je. Matikan penyebut. Dia boleh darab sini, sana, kiri, kanan. Tapi inequalities, unknown, you darab. Nak tukar sign ke tak nak tukar sign? Do you know this unknown is positive or negative? It can be positive, it can be negative. So how you justify your working? With what rational that you did change your sign with? Faham? So you put yourself in the way in uncertain. Tak boleh darab itu je. So make it rational. This is rational. Pecahan. Unknown tu tetap bawah, rational. Or move to the left, solving in rational way. Okay? Solving in rational way. So what's a rational way? If you have quadratic here, you have to factorize. Rearrange first. Factorize this. Okay, then only we start positive number line to solve rational inequalities. How to do positive number line? Let pengangka positif, lagi satu faktor daripada pengangka, asingkan satu-satu. Itu konsep positive number line. Means we let every element in the inequalities, let it to be positive, consider it positive first, then you draw out the diagram, automatically you can identify which region is positive, which region is negative. Then combine back, take the negative region, combine all parts. This is one element, this is one element, this is another element. So that's why quadratic we have to factorize first before we let. Okay? And denominator, When you want to let it to be positive, it's only more than 0. Denominator cannot take 0. Okay, so n more than equal 1 over 3, n more than equal 3, n more than 0. So find out what is our region for our n here. So rearrange from 0, 1 over 3, and 3 more than 0. Positive, this region positive, this region positive, this region positive, this is negative. So that's why dia panggil dia positive number line. Then let that assume something to be positive, that automatic dia akan tahu lebih daripada kosong itu kawasan positif, kurang daripada kosong bila you masukkan keadaan sini dia akan jadi negatif. Okay, so more than equal, then circle positive, this region positive, no line negative. Normally draw one, label one, draw one, label one, so that you didn't make your sign confused ataupun silap, mistake. When you lukis-lukis baru tanda-tanda, dia terlalu senang untuk buat mistake, because when you do one more negative, everything becomes different. So this region positive, this region negative, this region negative, this region negative. Conclude out all these parts, multiply it out, negative region, positive region, negative region, positive region. And when we combine back in rational all these elements, combine back all these factors, we need to find a negative region here, which means that we only consider the m, which is less than 0, empty circle. Another part is 1 over 3, m, and 3. Alright, so we done our rational part. Rational part dah siap dah. Kembali kepada m kamu. M is not our original question. M is replaced for this indices. So substitute back you punya m. Yeah, that is 3x less than 0, 1 over 3, 3x, then 3. So this one you can solve it easily. 3 power negative 1, 3x, and then 3 power 1. You can compare the power where x is between 1 and negative 1. Right? So, but then this one, how? Undefined. Undefined. Mana ada, just look at this inequality statement. Anything 3 power to x, you get negative. You power kosong, you dapat 1. You power positive number, they're getting bigger, more than 0. What? Betul? If you power negative something, it get negative value. You power in negative, it only give you in fraction. Right? You power in fraction, it get you roots. Betul? So whatever you power, 3 to the power something, it will be takkan jadi negative. But they're asking 3 power to something is less than 0, is negative, which means that this is invalid statement. Even though you unlock, you buat lock 3 kosong, kita dapat ke? Ada error. Alright, so therefore we only have one part answer, which is negative 1 until 1. Alright. So something I want to extra here. On the same part here, when 3x less than 0 is invalid, if I put 3x more than 0, what should be your x? Because you want to solve it, what should be your x? Kalau you faham tadi saya terangkan sini apa? What should be our x? Yes, x will be all the real number. Why? Seperti saya kata statement tadi, when we power something, it always more than 0, betul tak? From tadi saya terang macam mana, if I power 0, I get 1. When I power negative, I get fraction. When I power fraction, I get roots. Some more. When I power positive number, it getting bigger number, right? So this statement say that 3 to the power of x is positive. So what will be the x? Any number can make it positive. So the answer negative infinity to infinity. Faham? Faham? Kalau you masih lagi guna apply, you apply the equal, you suka apply equal ke inequalities. Tak boleh. Equal is equal equation. Equality is inequalities. Two different concept. Kalau biasanya you akan you let it equal, you akan jadi macam ni. You will still getting, you akan tulis invalid, betul? You akan tulis undefined, betul? No, the answer is bukan undefined. Undefined maksudnya benda tu tak wujud. No, this is can be any number. Faham? So tak boleh apply concept to solve equation in inequalities. Inequalities adalah sesuatu kawasan region. Dia lebih kurang semacam similar like equation, but it's not equation concept. Ini is inequality concept, faham? Dia kena fikir sikit. Right?